Imagine it's December 31st and you're celebrating that all you dreamt of and that God showed you this year, you've gotten it. Take a moment, let your imagination go wild. Let the thought of how you will feel sink in and let it leave that sweet feeling of bliss in your heart. What a feeling. Now come back, let's talk for real. As disciples in the marketplace and a family, God has given us the word to guide us for September. And as He always does when we praise and worship Him from one month into another. So you see, for September, the Spirit of God has told us to be diligent. He said it's a month of diligence. So we know what it means to be diligent, right? We made that quote on our ministry's month flyer, so you can go look it up. But just for the purpose of reiteration, let me define it again. It means to be conscious of the goal, following the plan to do every day all that must be done, and doing it exceptionally well. I'll repeat it again. It means to be conscious of the goal, following the plan to do every day all that must be done, and doing it exceptionally well. You see, dear disciples, there are key points we shouldn't miss out on how to be diligent. You see, we may make that definitions and you just be excited about it and it sounds good, right? But there are key points there to note. First is your goal or vision. As long as it aligns to God's plan, it's valid. Let no one or situation tell you otherwise. So if you've abandoned it or you now have doubts, it's the month to bring it out and write it out fresh with a winning mindset. But ensure your focus is not on too many things because you may not be able to get it by December. Go for one. Big enough win to cover all. You know the Pareto theory, the 80-20 principle, right? Go for the 20%. Create the consciousness of the singular goal for the remaining part of the year by putting up everywhere around you images of what it will look like to win. As God told us last month, He said, dare. So dare. So on what you are daring, He's telling you now, He said, be diligent. Secondly, there's always a pathway to get things done, like cooking a meal. You know the ingredients to get, the time it takes to cook, right? Find out all it will take and make them into a plan. You see, a goal without a plan is just useless thoughts. Short. Okay, this plan will include steps to take every day of every month till your feast time in December. Let's assume you say by December 20th, I want to get this done. Remember, you're working with God. You're not working on your own. Okay, now what you would do is that you take that plan and you break it into steps of things that you would do every day of every month till it gets to December 20th. That's what I mean. Now, ensure no day passes without intentionally taking desired steps for that day. These steps takes you closer daily to the celebration you imagined in our imagination just now, okay? That celebration that you imagined at the end. Thirdly, ensure you do what you do exceptionally well, better than can normally do, with the sole purpose to beat all expectations. It is what I call the wow effect. Listen, don't just throw things like that. Make sure that every little thing you do it exceptionally well. So dear disciples, a word fitly spoken is like apple of gold in pictures of silver. Our monthly words are spirit inspired, okay, and can make your life picture perfect. If only you take it to note and do the things explained to you. So I'll say to you again, go be diligent. Happy New Month. God bless you.